Hey there, and welcome to another episode of your favorite libertarian. Liberty. In today's video, I'm going to be starting a series on building a basement gym, and I'm going to call it Building a Basement Gym. In this series, we're going to start with an unfinished basement. We're hopefully going to end with a finished basement and an awesome gym. So if you want to follow along with me, be sure to click the playlist at the end of this video, subscribe, like, etc. Let me know if I'm doing a good job or not in this series. And also, if you could, if it's not too much trouble, if you were already going to buy some of this stuff anyway, clicking my description or my pinned comment to go to my link tree where all of the links are for my affiliate links. That's how I'm able to continue to make this type of content for you. And believe me, this is an expensive series to make. So if you could help out with that, that'd be awesome. Again, description, pinned comment. Thanks a bunch in advance. All right, so I kind of put this together in a couple ways because I figure there's two types of people that are watching these videos. And I'm not just talking about the two genders that exist. I'm talking about the people who want to watch how everything's done and get a more detailed, broken apart series where like this first video is on framing, this next video is on electrical, this next video is on ductwork, and see every single step of the process. And then there's the other group of people who just want a really fast time lapse of, wow, look at how depressing this was before, and wow, look how amazing it looks after, and just maybe have some really fast time stuff of doing some work so you can be like, oh wow, look at this super fast transformation that took 5 seconds, but in reality it took like over a year. If you're that type of person, at the end of this series, I'll have a video like that where I do a before and after and, you know, kind of put it all together. But if you want to start watching it now and see more of the detailed stuff and see more footage of the framing, this first video is for you. And then after that, we'll do each section of the build throughout this series so that you can get that information if you're that type of person. And if not, you can, I guess, just wait until the last video comes up on the building of the structure and the space part. There's going to be a ton of videos after that on putting together all the workout equipment that I purchased, doing individual reviews. There's a lot. There's going to be a lot of content. So be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed so you can be notified every time I come out with a new video. All right, without any further ado, let's get into the actual video. I think that we've already know. Yeah, I think that we've already know. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've already know. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Here is the Basement Gym 1.0. This video will show you all the framing that we've done so far in this space. We've framed other exterior walls in the basement, but this will just be focusing on the basement gym. All of the exterior walls were already framed and insulated, so we just worked on the interior walls. And so far, our costs are at like $300, $400-ish for everything that we've done, besides this, including all the other parts of the basement. But just showing you this, let's walk through it, and I'll show you what we've done so far, and hopefully answer any questions that you guys might have. So first we separated the space. This is separating the rest of the basement from the workout area and where all the tools and weights and stuff will be. So if we have company over, we don't have to worry about nephews and nieces, you know, going in there and hurting themselves on the weights or the power tools. Hammer time. No, if you both hands, I can get this done twice as fast. Ugh. So we'll have a door here. This will open up this way, up against here, so it'll be out of the way. And then as you turn this way, we have our workout bench. we have our workbench, not our workout bench. We have our workbench here, and this is actually going to be up against this wall. And then we'll probably have some type of long light here that will light up that workbench area really nicely. And then over to the right, let me get this all in frame here. No pun intended, or maybe there is. This wall and this wall, we took a lot of time figuring out and building. And what's great about these walls is that they're load bearing to the max. They are solid as concrete, and they will both hold barn doors on tracks, which is great. This separates the space from the rest of the workout area. There will be 2 full-size barn doors that will be able to hang from this wall, and then this wall will have 2 slightly shorter barn doors, but we're gonna get all the same barn doors and just cut these ones to the length that we need because of all this insane duct work and pipes, all this stuff being super low from the way that they built it and designed it. We're not able to get as high, but we did a really good job with the design, getting this just slightly lower than this opening, so it's not gonna look super weird or anything having 2 different sized barn doors, or technically 2 shorter and 2 full-size barn doors. So this will separate the space. It will also cover up and hide all of this stuff so we don't have to look at it. But with the barn doors, we can still easily slide those out of the way and access anything we need to access. We can also take them off the tracks if we need to, have a service done to any of this stuff.
Nice. So here's our barn door wall. Mr. Moose held up this 2x12. We reinforced the whole back side of this, so you could do pull-ups on it now. I don't know what you would grab though. 1, 2, 3. You don't have to do 1,000 of them. 4, because it's all fingertip that he's holding. That's nice. That was nice. Yeah, this turned out nice. Squared the walls up real nice. Beautiful. Nice job, son.
Also, we have the dehumidifier. That's important to have if you have a gym down somewhere where there might be some moisture because you don't want things to rust. So that will roll over here in front of here, so it's kind of like centrally located in this room, and will keep everything nice and dry. This area will be for storage, so like Christmas decorations, storage bins, things like that. Those will all stack up behind here and will be covered with the barn doors, so you won't have to look at that when you're working out. Then over here on this wall, we will have giant American flag, and then this will be finished with some piece of wood that will have we'll either stain it or maybe paint it, but this will have like a little shelf. We'll keep that natural shelf that's there, and we'll have to move all these fishing poles. Gotta put those somewhere. We also finished this up, close this off, so we'll have something to drywall too. And then over here, this is where the rack is going to be. So this is where all the super heavy lifting is going to be. Peloton bike will be over here somewhere, and then that is the space. As a bonus to the video, I'll give you an idea of the different things that we're going to be doing in addition to what we've done so far, so that we can finish it all the way. This will mostly apply to all of the basement, but some things will be specific to this space. And first thing is going to be electrical. So, we're going to have outlets along this wall, and along this wall. Then we're going to have that light there, but it'll be a different light, and it'll be up into the ceiling. Another light over here. I'm going to do duct work in this area so that we can have heat and cooling here, because right now the only way that this entire basement is heated or cooled is that vent right there. And then after we do the duct work and we do the electrical, we will have the ceiling, and I'm gonna borrow one of those sprayers, and I'm gonna paint all the ceiling black. All this stuff will be black. for all the basement, including the basement gym. And then after that's done, we'll start doing drywall for all the walls. So all of this wood that you see here, this will all be drywalled, and then will be painted and finished, mudded, painted, finished. And then this back area here will be drywalled, but over in this section, this one's not going to be, we're not going to do anything back there. That'll just be hidden and out of the way. Then after everything's all drywalled, painted, looking beautiful, we'll do the flooring. And the flooring is going to be horse stall mats, Tractor Supply down the road. This is kind of a budget build as we're doing it ourselves. We want to use good materials when we need to, but horse stall mats will work great, and won't have to pay an exorbitant amount for shipping because I can just drive down the road and pick them up. So horse stall mats will go all along this entire wall. Did I say wall? I meant floor. It'll go to this line here and stop. I don't want to do all sorts of insane custom cutting to have horse stall mats around this stuff, and it doesn't really make sense to do that. And then over here, it doesn't make sense to have the horse stall mats extend past that opening because, one, I want to be able to easily slide the bins in and out, the storage bins, but I also need all the clearance I can get height-wise so that I can fit all those bins in here. So that's what the flooring's going to look like, and that's pretty much going to be everything. There'll be a beautiful Rep Fitness rack that'll be assembled and in use right here. We'll have the Peloton here. We'll have cool lighting. We'll have the ability to do all sorts of awesome videos. And I'm still debating on the color in here, but I'm thinking some type of OD green would be really cool. Let me know if you have any suggestions for the color in the comments below. So this will all be closed off, finished. I'll have all my tools here. I'll have the workout stuff here. It'll be a pretty cool man cave, but it won't be just for me, because my wife will be coming down here and working out as well. And it'll be nice to have a really nice space to work out, because so far I've just been working out in my bedroom with a few little weights and my plate carrier. You guys have probably seen the plate carrier workout series that I've been doing, but you know, you got to work with what you got. And I think at this point, it's pretty safe to say that working out is part of my daily routine. It's part of my lifestyle, being fit and active. So it makes sense to make this investment in the basement overall to finish the entire basement, but especially to make this space a designated workout area and have my very first basement gym. Well, that was the first video in a series of videos on building a basement gym. If you want to see more of these videos, you can click on the little box at the end of this video to see the playlist and watch more of the videos. If you want to help support the channel, this content is very expensive to make, and I greatly appreciate you clicking on the description link or the link in the pinned comment to buy a bunch of really cool stuff through my affiliate links, save some money, and help support the channel at the same time. If you can do that, you're awesome. Also, if you have any prayer requests, I take prayer requests. Those go in the comment section, along with any questions that you guys have, any comments that you have, and any dad jokes that you want to put in there. And as always, thanks for watching. Stay free, and God bless. You good?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Man, that was awesome. It's not the easiest thing to hold on to. That's the hard part.
Yeah, that was like a bar.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Yes. Good job.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We